Welcome to Morfanime. I'm your fan of more anime. Today we'll be doing something new to this channel. I will be unboxing this Dragon Ball Matchmaker's Banpresto Goku. Yes, sir. Just got this bad boy as an Easter gift from my amazing wife. I've been actually looking for this particular Goku figure for about a year, maybe less, for a while. It's been on my radar, and I don't necessarily have a adult Goku figure. Technically, he's in more of a teenage. I think he was like 17, maybe 18. The only real Goku figure I have currently is this Kid Goku right here that I got from my brother, which I really do enjoy. It's a very good fig. Not sure what brand it is at this point in my collection. As you can see, I have a lot of anime figures, and I haven't had an opportunity to do an unboxing since I never had the whole camera set up since I've had this Morfanime page up. And I thought, why not start with this guy since I just got him? What's the best character to start an unboxing series with other than Goku? There's a reason I wanted this in particular Goku out of all the Gokus out there. I wonder if you guys can guess why I wanted this in particular Goku here. This Goku is badass for one. But this is my favorite era of Goku. I have a lot of issues with Goku's character in Dragon Ball Super and in the later half of Dragon Ball Z. But in this form of Goku, the Goku from the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai was peak Goku, in my opinion. Peak main character. Almost, in my opinion, the best Goku he's ever been. Best main character. He had the perfect Goku personality, where he had the dim-wittedness, the childish wonder that his kid self had. But at the same time, he had been through some shit. His best friend had died and came back, luckily. I mean, we didn't, at the time, he didn't know that was possible. And, I mean, at the time, he might not know how many times you could do. Actually, they might have known at the time you could only do that one time. So, he had something to fight for. He knows what loss is. Yes, he lost his grandpa Gohan, but he was in his Azaru form when that happened, so he didn't actually get to see him die in a way. I mean, he did find Krillin's dead body, and it was a very sad moment, and I'm sure that helped him grow. And, living with Kami and Mr. Popo for many years, training and becoming oh so strong. And the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai is probably my favorite arc in all of Dragon Ball. It really showcases, in my opinion, the best that Dragon Ball ever was. With the action, the storytelling, we incorporated villains sort of from the past with Piccolo Jr. and truly from the past with General Tao, which we got to see development for Tien's character. We got to see Tien kick ace against Tao and then have a very good battle with Goku, who was very strong at the time, and Tien being able to keep up at least. Who, by the way, Tien's my favorite character. If you didn't know, I got a fig up there in the corner of that guy, the badass Tien. We got to see Piccolo versus Krillin, arguably one of the most underrated fights in all of Dragon Ball. One of my favorites, my favorite Krillin fight of all time. That's so good, so well done. Developed both characters in one battle, one short episode or one chapter. That tournament was amazing, and like I said, that was peak main character Goku for me. That was before they kind of ruined his character, where he's just too strong now, I think, in Dragon Ball Super, and the way he acts is just, he's reverted back to being a child, but it's not cute anymore because he's a grown-ass man, and him putting the world in jeopardy and not caring for others. I don't know. it's been a while. I've gotten over that. I've gotten over the fact that they took an amazing main character. I don't want to get on a rant here. This toy is badass. Him versus Piccolo in the end of the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai was fantastic. But let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy. Let's set this bad boy up. I've been waiting 24 hours to unbox this because I got it yesterday and I had to go to bed and then wake up, go to work, and then get off work. And now, here in front of you on the YouTubes, on Morfanime, we're going to check out how well this Banpresto fig is. I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of the figures above me are Banpresto or Ichibancho, and they're always quality stuff. Banpresto never seems to fail me, and they're usually well priced. This thing right here on Amazon, $33. And by the way, hard to find. Very hard to find. If you don't know the exact name, it was really tough for me to find. I wanted to find it in a live setting, in a store, randomly. That's always the best time when you're fig hunting. But at one point I realized it's just not in stores anymore. And they come out with new Goku figures, what, every 2 days? I mean, trying to find a particular Goku figure is like trying to find a needle in a needle stack. But I'm happy my wife got me this bad boy, and I can't wait to show it to you. And I brought a kitchen knife to open the box. And no, I do not keep my boxes because I love all my anime figures. And if I end up with a better one, then I'll sell a figure. I try not to have more than one figure of a particular character. So if I find a better one, or someone gifts me a better one, then I'll usually give my old one to my little brother, or I'll sell it online if it's worth anything without the box, because I throw them away because I do not have the space to keep them all. How do you guys keep your fig boxes? Do you keep them like in the garage forever, just in case you want to sell your stuff with the box? I mean, most of these Banpresto boxes, you can't see inside the box. You want to see the figure. Why buy them and never take them out of the box? That's what I say. All right, let's see. Oh, man, he is a puzzle. That's the thing about these Banpresto figures. They are a puzzle, and you have to put them together. And sometimes that can be great, and sometimes it won't go in all the way, and it feels like you're going to break it, but you normally never do. Hopefully the paint job is well done, and they really packed up his spiky head here. I love that he's got a big placemat thingy for him to stand up in, because in the figure he's actually in an action pose about to kick Piccolo. This Goku is amazing. I love this Goku. He brings you the old school nostalgic vibes of Dragon Ball, but also the badassery of Dragon Ball Z, all wrapped up in one. That's why I really think that around the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, honestly, probably the Saiyan saga was the peak of old school Dragon Ball. And then once they went to space and I love the Frieza saga, and I love the Cell saga, but once they went to space and changed the whole formula up, it really felt, if you go back and rewatch it, and if you love the original series, Dragon Ball, so like I do, and you go back and you try to rewatch it, you can really see a difference in tone and storytelling and character development from the end of the Saiyan saga through the Frieza saga. It starts to really shift. That's like a major changing point. And I think Dragon Ball really peaked during the Goku Frieza fight, but I think it really had an amazing end with the Cell fight. But I think that ever since the Cell saga ended and the Buu arc was kind of kumsi kumsa, there are some amazing moments in the Buu arc, but it was not put together well. There's a lot of missed opportunities, but I mean, that's just my opinion, man. This guy is a puzzle, by the way. It took me a while just to get the wrapping off his head, but damn, does he look good. I'm going to put this guy right up there. I'll get you some close-up shots of him after I record this video. It looks pretty dope. I'm going to put him on his little stand, but he looks really good. And there's not a whole lot of pieces that come off. Like I have a Luffy up there, and his like little belt comes off for some god-awful reason, and it falls off all the time, and I'm about to lose it forever if it keeps coming off. And that's the one downside to buying these figures. Like I said, I believe this was $33. Hell of a deal. This thing's like 6 inches tall from hand to foot, but he's floating in the air, dropping a hell of a kick. And that is completion. You even get the satisfaction of building it yourself. All for the cheap, cheap price of $33.33. What a deal from Amazon.com. And I bet you can find it from other sites. Don't pay more than $40 for sure, but the paint job is spectacular. I don't see any imperfections. 5 out of 5. I am highly satisfied with this figure here. What do you guys think of this Goku? Have you watched the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai? Because if you haven't, please get the Funimation app, get Crunchyroll, whatever it takes, and watch the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. If you love characters like Tien, like I do, if you love Piccolo, like I do, if you love Krillin, Master Roshi's in it. He doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's nice to see him. It would have been cool if he was in this tournament too, because he was in the prior two, but at the time he had retired. Yamcha gets to show off a little bit. Yes, he loses. Yamcha loses. But he gets some respect from Kami, the god at the time of this universe, and at least of Earth. The god of Earth, Kami, respected Yamcha for the effort he put in against him, which I respect to Yamcha because of that. And we don't just let Yamcha lose and get nothing out of it. Yamcha got something out of it. Krillin losing to Piccolo in the first round in under 1 episode was amazing, but it showed how good Krillin was compared to someone so strong. But yeah, we got Goku here, who had an amazing fight as well with Piccolo, who pulled out amazing, unique techniques for the time of Dragon Ball and for Shonen, where Piccolo could change size, he could stretch his arms. I mean, he was there for blood, but we got to see Piccolo changing into kind of a baby face somewhat. I don't know. It's such an amazing arc with a lot of twists and turns, but all centered in that one tournament, which is why I love tournament arcs. I'm a sucker for them. So I'm thinking there's a perfect spot for this guy right here, next to my replica Dragon Balls and Android 18 and Krillin, right here in this corner. Doesn't that look good? I know it's far away in the camera, but I'm going to get some good pictures of this guy on this video for you to see. You probably already saw them, and I'm just talking to the void. I'm the fan of Morfanime. This is Morfanime. What did you think of my first unboxing video? I would highly suggest getting this version of Goku if you're a fan of Goku before he got all the transformations, before he got as strong as a god, back when he really had an underdog-like vibe, but also, was just damn talented. Before we knew he was an alien, this is that Goku. This is the OG Goku when he grew up. This is the Goku that I do believe Toriyama was told, do not grow Goku up. He has to remain a child forever. People will forget. You will lose everything. It was a big deal when they made Goku older in the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. I mean, who knows? There was a few moments in the series where maybe he was planning to end it. He took risks. Toriyama took risks making Goku older, and then eventually giving him a son, which I'm assuming was because the editors were like, we need a kid in this story, and it worked out great, because Gohan was, and I use was, a good character for a long time, and well developed, and the torch was passed to him in the Cell Saga, and Goku, this good Goku, was the guy, the best main character that Dragon Ball had, and I wish that they'd go back. It would be sick, wouldn't it be sick if they could go back to this era during the 4 or 5 year time skip after Goku leaves the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai, tells Kami, I don't want to be God of Earth, peace, I'm getting married to Chi-Chi, who I just remembered I met a long time ago, and I thought marriage was a food, but actually we're going to just live together. Isn't that crazy? Her dad's got lots of money. I'm not sure exactly what we do with money. I know it, but it gets me food, and she's going to make food, so this is a great deal. I'd rather do this than be God of the world. Turns out she hates fighting, though, so I'm not going to get to do a lot of that for a while. But during that 5-year skip, the only thing we've got to see that involved this Goku and a younger Piccolo, sort of this Goku, was the Dead Zone movie. That's the only piece of information or movie that we've seen. But wouldn't it be sick to go back to peak main character Goku during that time skip while Chi-Chi and Goku got it on and had Gohan, during that time skip, and do an adventure, maybe even just do another saga with Piccolo as the villain. They could totally do that. Maybe shoehorn a movie type villain that Piccolo and Goku have to fight together with, and include Tien this time, Krillin, Yamcha, and Chaozu as well, and Yajirobe for good measure, and of course the master himself, Master Roshi, but especially this peak MC Goku. Include him in that story, is what I'm saying. And we get to see this guy one more time. Honestly, I'd be stoked if they took the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai story, and I love the original anime version of it, but if they took that, condensed it down 2 hours, and gave it really an amazing art style, like a new age art style, maybe kind of like the Broly movie, their new one. That was really, really cool, how they blended new school, old school style of art, and have that into an almost a badass movie version of the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. So then fans who don't want to watch the original Dragon Ball for some reason, but don't watch anything else, but only just rewatch Dragon Ball Z and Super, don't want to watch Dragon Ball for some reason, they can experience that tournament, which was fantastic. I'm here to show you this fig, and I hope you liked it. I'm not sure what else I could do to make these figure unboxings better. Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you later.